Hey everybody, and welcome back to Secret of the Old Clock. We are going back to Josiah's golf course here, because we've got some work to do with this gold golf ball we just got. Apparently we need to go to this hole called Tiny Town, which is the last hole, if I'm not mistaken. And, oh, that's how you do it. Okay. What? Okay, that's pretty cool. Alright.
Another safe deposit box key?
What? Well, now that's curious. Let's go back to Mr. Archer and find out what this is all about. Do 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 do. Uh-oh.
It's alright. It's not alright. Stop lying. Something's wrong with me.
You've got to go talk to Emily. She's in a bad way.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean? What's happened?
Please, go talk to her. She won't listen to me. I'm no help at all.
Uh-oh. I don't like it when people are being vague.
Just go back to River Heights, Nancy.
Why? What's the matter?
I took a nap after I got back from running errands, and when I woke up, this was in my hand. It's one of the necklaces that I thought had been stolen. I have no idea how it got there. I must do things and not remember. All this responsibility on top of losing Mom. I can't cope with it. I'm having what'd Jane call it? A nervous breakdown.
No, you are not having a nervous breakdown. You are not crazy.
No, you're not.
I don't want to talk anymore. Go home. You're just making things worse.
Aww. Okay. We gotta solve this, guys, for Emily's sake. Jane, what you doing here? Are you the one doing all this?
Did you talk to her? Do you see what I mean? No wonder I never saw or heard anything. It was all in her mind.
I'm not so sure, Miss Willoughby. What's more, I think I found something that'll solve all her problems. I'll talk to you later.
I don't know if I would have mentioned that. Alright. Let's go ahead and head out here. I have a feeling we're getting pretty close to the end here. So let's go back. Well, first let's finish up the telegram. Whoa, I think I just ran over a pothole by accident. Yeah, let's first go over here to Tubby Telegrams.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Take this to Margaret Judson at the Deer Mountain Resort. Keep up the good work.
Alright, I don't know if I'm going to do that. Let's go here to the bank. Hey, Mr. Archer.
I'm glad you stopped by. I need to clear the air about something.
Uh-oh.
I lied before. Not just when I said the bank was doing fine when it's really not, but when I said that wasn't my car you saw parked outside the inn today.
Oh,
I
we
parked it
know.
there because I didn't want anyone to know that I was at Richard Topham's begging him for money. This bank is in truly dire financial straits, and if anyone finds out...
Mr. Archer, I already knew you were at Richard Topham's today. I saw your name in his calendar.
Oh, so what can I do for you?
I found another safe deposit box key that belonged to Josiah.
Impossible. Josiah only had one box, and you've already opened it.
But this has to be Josiah's key.
It is one of ours. Where did you get it?
I won it playing golf at Josiah's with a special ball. I had to ace one of the holes.
Why does that sound familiar?
Oh.
I know why. That's what Clara always called me. Her ace in the hole.
That's who this key belongs to, Clara Pickford.
Alright, let's see what this is.
So, Clara Pickford was really Josiah Crowley in disguise.
Oh!
Apparently, he loved playing tricks like that on people and hiding things right under their noses.
Wow. Impressive. Ah, here's the will. Can I get it?
Wonder what this is. Gloria Dowd, now Crandall, and Jane Willoughby, circa 1912.
Jane Willoughby? That doesn't look the least bit like Jane Willoughby.
Wait a
No,
second.
it certainly doesn't. I better get back to the Lilac Inn and have a talk with her right now.
Uh-oh, who's that?
Move
Hey.
out of the way, would you please? I'm kind of in a hurry.
You're not going anywhere until you tell me who you really are.
Yeah, what's going on?
What are you talking about?
I just saw a picture of Jane Willoughby, the real Jane Willoughby.
It's
Uh-oh.
been swell knowing you, sister.
Oh boy.
I can't let Jane out of my sight.
Alright, we gotta go on a car chase. Oh, whoops. I knew I shouldn't have let her out of my sight. Okay.
I can't let Jane out of my sight.
Okay, so we gotta follow her. Make sure that she doesn't escape. She's probably heading for the state line. Ah! Man. I'm bad at driving precisely. Okay, we're gonna get this.
I can't let Jane out of my sight.
Alright, this is going a little better. Okay, if this is gonna be the same path every time, then that's good news. At least we can get something down here as far as a route. No! Oh my goodness. Maybe using the mouse is better? I don't know.
I can't let Jane out of my sight.
Okay, this is going a little bit better here. Ah. I don't like that. Okay, she's gonna drive in a circle, like it looks like. Okay, if I can be more optimal about how I make these turns, that would be great. Alright, where are you going?
She's heading for the state line. I know. I'll take a shortcut and head her off.
Okay. So we have to get there before she does. Okay, I see now. Okay. Teen's failure to cut her off at the state line enables cunning criminal to escape.
I can't let Jane out of my sight.
So pretty much we have to do this first, and then when Nancy says she's heading for the state line, then you have to go and turn around and go back, right? She's slowing down here. Is the game just trying to make it easier here? I think the game is making this easier. Alright.
I'll bet she's heading for the state line. I know. I'll take a
Oh,
shortcut
there's
and
stuff
head her off.
blocking the way. Just to make it more difficult. What? Oh, good. I think that's a good sign, right? Whoa. Look at all the pies.
Why couldn't you just mind your own business?
Dear Ned, I know you'll be home from school in a couple of days, but I couldn't wait to tell you. I just solved a mystery. I figured out that Emily Crandall's guardian was really an imposter named Marion, who intercepted the letter Emily wrote to Jane Willoughby after her mom died. She pretended to be Jane not only so she could steal Emily's valuables, but so she could convince Emily that she was incapable of running Lilac Inn, and that she should sell it and split the money with her. On top of all that, I found Josiah Crowley's real will. In it, he left Emily so much money that she'll be able to hire all the people she needs to keep the inn going. He left Jim Archer a ton of money too, which means he won't have to close his bank.
Yay.
And from now on, he'll be able to buy his wife a new dress anytime he wants. As for Richard Topham, Josiah left him nothing, although Topham still refuses to admit that he forged the first will and insists that he's going to contest the will I found. Dad says it's highly doubtful he'll succeed, and that he'd be better off sticking to spoon tricks. Anyway, when you get home, I'll give you all the details over a nice big piece of slightly damaged cherry pie. Wait till you hear that part of the story. As always, Nancy.
Alright. That's another Nancy Drew adventure down. Alright, so we've been awarded the title of Nuts and Bolts. Oh, for that puzzle.
Great news, I think. See, Frank and Joe Hardy have invited me to help them solve a mystery. Only this mystery takes place on a train. But not just any train, a train that was found abandoned years ago in the middle of nowhere. All of its passengers had simply vanished. Some people say the train is jinxed, others say it's haunted. I mean, it'll be fun to finally get to work alongside the Hardy Boys, but I just hope the trip we're going on doesn't turn out to be, you know, one way.
Whoa. Ooh, that looks cool. We're gonna join the Hardy Boys? Last train to Blue Moon Canyon. That sounds exciting. Alright, so that is Secret of the Old Clock. I've got to be honest, I have mixed feelings about this game. On one hand, I liked the setting a lot. I think that's actually probably the strongest element of this game, is the fact that they decided to do something completely different and set it back when the original Nancy Drew book was set, which is pretty cool. The characters themselves were pretty okay as well. I found this game a little similar to a later game, Trail of the Twister, where almost all the characters are in one location except one. Where we had to drive out to see him. But overall, I thought this game was a little better. A couple of things that I thought were a little irritating were the sewing puzzle, which required some dexterity, which I thought was rather different for a Nancy Drew game, and not exactly something that I'm used to seeing in these kinds of things. And as well as the really long, drawn-out scavenger hunt thing from a couple of videos ago. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so if it weren't for those two things, I probably would have liked the game a little more. But as it stands, I thought this was, for the Nancy Drew series, a pretty solid game. It wasn't perfect, but it was definitely fun. And while the scrolling credits go by here for this, I really enjoyed the music. Really enjoyed the music. I thought it was really neat. It fit the time period well. It was, again, rather different, and was just a nice addition overall to the environment. I also like the fact that there was not only a culprit, but also another character who was responsible for another crime, even though they didn't exactly admit it at the very end. So that's pretty much the implication. And it was rather refreshing, because I feel like, especially in later Nancy Drew games, the games tend to just put everyone under suspicion and then get them out of suspicion. So in other words, you'll be like, oh yeah, this person and this person and this person are suspicious, but guess what? This person is suspicious because they really have a backstory that you didn't know about. And then the culprit is the one who probably has the least amount of backstory, so you can get it all at the very end. Whereas in this game, I didn't really feel like that was happening. I did feel like the culprit was a little easy to deduce, but maybe that's not going to be the case for everybody. I mean, everyone else was pretty suspicious enough as the game stood, so can't really fault it too much on that front. So overall, decent game. Some people may find the miniature golf thing difficult. I thought it was pretty fun though. So next time we're going to take on Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. So until then guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you on the flip side.